Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Utku, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Vampyr'a kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şimdi Kovan'a ulaşacağız, yol kapalı. Nere bize daha yakın Kovan için? Whitechapel'dan gidelim. Kardeşim ben sizle uğraşmak istemiyorum ya. Gidin oğlum ya. Hiç mi akıllanmayacaksınız? Eyvah, öleceğiz, o değildi lan. Bakalım level 29 abi. Halledebilecek miyiz acaba? Lan oğlum, adam bizi ne yaptı lan? Bak hele bak. Buradayım lan, nereye gidiyorsun? Ay sen nesin, bela mısın? Kafana da maske takmışsın. Dur bakalım. Yoldan doğru gidersek daha şey olur, şuradan. Sana mı soracağım lan nereden gideceğimi? Öf, leş gibi ettin ortalığı. Lan! Kafam arabaya takıldı, kaçamadım. Doğru yoldayız değil mi? Yes. Hop. Burada da sen mi vardın lan? Bir de şeyi çakalım. Yanlış kişiye taktım, bak işte bu aşağıdaki adama taktı ya. Allah'ım yarabbim. Birden çok kişi varken bu kilitlenme olayı çok adam sapıtıyor ya. Allah'ım ya, Allah'ım ya. Delirdim ya. O ne lan, Mr. X? Mr. X geliyor, Mr. X. Kaç baba kaç. Adam Mr. X çıktı. Baba peşimi bırak, bir defol git ya. Şu beni deletti ya. Mermilerimi de boş harcattı. Şuradan bir alışveriş yapıp gelelim diyeceğim de. Yolda başkalarıyla uğraşırız. Deletti beni ya. Abi hedefe kilitlenme tuşuna basıyorum CTRL'ye. Mouse'u kıpırdattığınız zaman başka hedefe geçiyor. Dövüşürken de oradan oraya, oradan oraya kime vuracağımı şaşırıyorum ya. Oyunun başından beri en gıcık olduğum sistem oydu. Doğru yerdeyiz. Doğru akalım. Tiyatronun önüne gelmişiz. Bunlarla hiç uğraşamam. Lady Ashbury gitmiş aslında. Şunu vampir yapsak olur mu ki? Dayı sende şey var mı ya? Shotgun mermisi de yok ya. Sende de yok abi, ne gelsin sen? Boss savaşı yapacaksak bana benim merminin gereği var abi, yani mermi çok lazım bana. Gerek yani. Büyük ihtimal kovanda da boss savaşı yapacağız yani. Niye kovana gidelim boş yere? Evet, nihayet kovana giriyoruz. Bu oyun kesin bir boss savaşıyla biter arkadaşlar. Boss savaşsız olmaz bu oyun. Şey yok. Nereye gidiyorum ben ya? Buraya yerde miyim acaba? Şurada kilitli.
It's locked, all right.
Açılsa şaşardım zaten. Evet, doğru yoldayız. Burası şey değil mi ya, şu reisi tokatladığımız yer. Kanalizasyon köpeğini tokatladığımız yer. Skalların şehrine geldik. Sanırım. Bu yerdeyiz galiba. Evet.
This place has been ransacked.
Harry Jones nerede?
They've all been slaughtered.
Hepsini kesmişler vallahi.
No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Harriet Jones nerede ya? Harriet Jones neredesin? Hani izleri bizi ona götürür mü acaba?
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Neden beni seçtin?
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
Çağdaş cevap.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Ama gerçekten
And who
kimsin?
are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Umarım şu Harry Jones'u tek seferde alt edebiliriz.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Oo, al sana Harry Jones. Kesin level 50'dir.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me please.
Resident Evil olmuş bu ya.
I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help,
Hadi abi
Doris.
yine burada dövüşmeden bitsin bu iş.
Liars, all of you.
Lan suya tükürme, o suyu herkes içiyor, oradan şeye yayılıyor ya.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother.
Gidensin ya, şu parmaklara
The
bak.
Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all
Oldu
of
ya.
this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Kendine mi bastı? Ben de buna basacak sanmıştım.
I was a good mother.
Eyvah, eyvah, eyvah. Lan! Nasıl hemen öldüm ya? Nasıl öldüm ben ya öyle? Önce bir envanterimizi düzenleyelim abi. Heh. Yenileme serumu. Eski kan.
My poor baby! Where is...
2, 3, kaç. Tamam. Kesebildiğin kadar. Kaç. Ateş, ateş. Ateş. Can bas. 2, 3, kaç.
I will take revenge on all these bastards!
Hayır, hayır, hayır. Can bas. 2, 3, kaç, kaç. Vur lan, yes! Evrim geçirip başka bir canlıya dönüşmesin. Oh my god. Ne oldu lan? Evet. Kızıl kraliçe oldu. Al işte abi. Harry Jones'un bu kadar kolay olduğuna şaşırmamak gerekiyordu yani. Seni kesebiliyor mu? Bir dakika ya, bütün serumlarımı da harcadım. Ben bu iş burada biter sanmıştım abi. Of of, sağlam taktı. Ya kaç.
Feed your mother, child!
Yancı çağırma, kurban olayım. Yapma.
Give me more! They are so young, so tasty!
Abi yancı çağırma. Ya yancıları niye çağırıyorsun? İki. Kaç kaç. Bir dakika abi. Şu serumumuzu değiştirelim. Nefes serumu değil, can serumu yok mu? Can serumun bir tane kalmış.
Feed your mother, child!
İki, üç, kaç. Tamam, 5. Bas 5'i. Çok dikkatli olmalıyız abisi. Al. Silah bastı lan. Ha, bunlar hiç gerek yok. Yancılar hiç gerek yok. Hadi şu 5 bir olsaydı. 3 kaç.
Eat, for this is my body.
Bir, iki, üç, kaç. Bir, iki, üç, kaç. Hadi 5'e az kaldı. Güzel, bas 5'e. Oh. Lan boşa gitti lan. Lan boşa gitti 5. Tam da o sırada da Feed Your Mother Child çağırdı ya. Bir, iki, üç. Üç. 5 boşa gitti ya az önce. Var ya 5 boşa gitti abi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Al sana, al. Aldın mı?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you
Bir daha boss
are
çıkarma ya.
our root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Tatava bunun için miydi ya?
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
Boss dövüş sandığımdan kolay oldu ya.
London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need
Bu da
to.
Fallout'lardaki gollara benziyor.
Perhaps there
Guller,
will be
gul mu
no
gul,
stories
gul mu gol mu
told
gul
or
mu ne var ya,
songs sung
onlara
of what
benziyor.
happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reid, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife.
Vay.
Then the pompous
Lord
fool
Redgrave'in
rejected
karısıymış.
you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed.
Oyun bitti sanırım.
This catastrophe came
Bence bu oyun
about
eğer
when
böyle
an
biterse
ancient
bunun devamı da gelir
will
arkadaşlar.
crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now, my craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Araba da şekilmiş ha.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Oyun bitmedi mi ya?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
Muhittin'miş adamın adı, Muhittin gibi.
Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Açık konuşulan o zaman.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reid. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Oyun boyunca ilk defa gökyüzünü gördük arkadaşlar. Hep gece, hep gece.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Nereden hiç yer var mı? Işınlanacak yer yok mu ya? Ha, şuraya bir yere gidiyor bakalım. Eski mezar taşı.
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Kilit de abi. Yes, buradan.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Parfüm kokuyor. Witcher'daki gibi böyle takip edemiyoruz mu parfüm kokusu?
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
Benim büyük dedem. Aa biziz lan bu.
Elizabeth, my love. You allow
Portremizi
my
yapmış. Ve kendi.
portrait to watch over you while you sleep. And this castle is falling apart.
Hey. Bir de yaş bölünüp Paris'te çek. Fotoğrafı Paris'e de gitmiş.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here. And recently.
Leydim neredesiniz ya?
This painting looks suspicious.
Şeye benziyor işte. Savaştığımız kadına benziyor. Geldiğimiz yer bura. Gizli geçidin yerini tespit et diyor. Arkadaş nereden tespit edeceğim? Benim lazerli gözlerim mi var gizli geçidin yerini tespit? Geri buraya döndük. Aha.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Ve ay sembolü. Geçit onlardan oluşuyor herhalde.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Balkan. Burada var bir tane.
Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Hah, ayı buldum.
One last switch, and...
Kılıcı bulmamız lazım. Kılıcı da şimdi nereye sakladılar görün. Heh.
Voila.
Voila. Yedi. 50. 500, 1600. Yaşıyor bu ya. 1795. Böyle geçelim abi. Umarım boss dövüş.
Drop your sword, father.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Babası da tam vampirmiş.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reid.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are
Neredeyiz?
we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil. She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. but my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day.
Abi bir de haç var. Haç buna zarar vermiyor mu ya?
Speak. For my hearing isn't
Vampirler de
what it
yaşlanıyor
used to
muymuş?
be.
I think your hearing is
İnç.
fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the red song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat.
Konuşmalar bayağı sarıyor ya.
This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Tek vuruşta aldı vallahi Elizabeth.
Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reid, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
Hadi be Elizabeth, kabul et işte adamın teklifini.
I believe you.
Helal be.
This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the
Bilgisayar mı vardı
hunger
ya onun
never
karşısında?
fed.
Evet. Vampyr'i bitirdik arkadaşlar hep birlikte. Güzel oyundu. Bazı yerler sıkıcı olsa da ben çok beğendim oyunu. Devamı gelecek gibi duruyor. Sondaki o görüntüde de Doktor Jonathan bilgisayarın karşısında oturuyor gibiydi. Bence bu oyunun devamı gelecek. Ve modern çağlarda geçecek diye düşünüyorum. Evet, izlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim arkadaşlar. Konuşamadım, pardon. Buraya kadar izlediyseniz çok teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ olun. Kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Diğer oynanış serilerimde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize çok iyi bakın.